Hello TF2 addicts, I'm back with a little TF2 commentary. As you know, the Screen Porches event ended recently, so before it did, I decided to jam in a few Mirage missions and on the abundance of Halloween maps that you're forced to play on, so that I'm not the only one with the silver gargoyle while everyone else on the server has a gold one. Personally, I just farmed an MVM. Who would have thought robots have souls? Obviously none of you did. Shame on you. Another strategy I did was go for the most hated thing related to the engineer, the mini sentry spam. But to make it fair, I picked off unsuspecting victims with a stock gun, or the shotgun. Never underestimate stock anything. Aside from Delphi exploding the hellfire out of the new maps, and even the old ones, leading Valve on a wild goose chase, Valve ended the complaints about people killing each other during the boss fights and not the bosses themselves by introducing a truce for each time the bosses appear. Not only does this make it easier to fulfill the boss killing contract, but you no longer have to hear people screaming on the mic about not getting the boss kills. Anyways, now that the event is over, we have all these untradeable hats to keep as a parting memory of this fantastic event, along with gargoyles that we filled with the last link that remained in each of our victims' carcass. It's pretty morbid when you think about it. An interesting note is the sudden updates of the TF2 cosmetics since the Halloween update. Some hats have been made to look better, but one notable one is that the toy soldier, originally a sniper-only hat, can now be worn by the soldier. This is some exciting stuff for the unusual trading market. Remember the 5th annual Saxxys event? Yeah, it's finally time to vote, and there are plenty of epically made films, such as Turbulence and Mechanical Mishap. Each year, great submissions come in, and it's not just one person that creates each SFM. Usually you see the best ones made by a team of SFMers, and if that video wins, the prize of the Saxxy is given amongst the whole team. The Saxxys have brought many people together to create beautiful SFMs that are currently on YouTube as well. Be sure to take a look and show your appreciation by voting for the one you like the most through the link below. Now a quick update on the Batman contest. For those that don't know, each year Valve holds a contest on the workshop to make promos per game, like last year's Lara Croft sequel, Temple of Osiris. But this year, we got the shot at some pretty sweet cosmetics inspired by the Dark Knight himself. Valve recently made known that they do not wish to accept weapon submissions for the contest because Batman does not kill. But I did see a Batwing parachute skin to replace the base jumper, and that looks pretty cool. After Halloween comes the most hypocritical time of the year. That's right, next we have Smissmas. You know, the time of year where we selfishly buy all the games we don't even play because it's 85% off? The time of year where everyone hogs all the festive weapons and overprices them? The time of year where the hype for the new festive weapons gets derailed when they don't release the festive Kritzkrieg or the festive Degreaser, not even the festive Pan, Pistol, or Upper Hand? Well, at least Valve's options get limited each year, so eventually they have to pick the weapons people are asking for. Personally, I'd love to see a festive Quick Fix or Dead Ring. Let me know what you guys think you would like to see as a festive reskin in the comments below. Speaking of Smissmas, a popular event, Secret Santa, is taking place on a few sites such as Scrap.tf and Backpack.tf forums. If you are a frequent member in each of these places, take a look, because it's the season to be jolly and all that boring stuff. Go give someone something nice, and perhaps you'll get something nice in return. Each year, Valve gives out a stocked stuff with, well, stuff, and this is good for those who wish to kickstart trading, and somewhat bad for those who play man up in MVM. I'll touch on that in a sec. Each player gets, I quote, a gift of pulled, a backpack expander, a name tag, a description tag, a tour of duty ticket, as well as 2 to 3 random weapons with a small chance of receiving a random cosmetic, taunt, or enchantment Eternoween item instead of a weapon. All of these gifts obtained are not tradable. They didn't mention that you get a secret Saxxy as well. This will be the 3rd year that they give out these stockings, that is, if they decide to do it again. So those looking to expand their collection of unused gift stuff stocking contents have something to look forward to. Except for MVM players. Why? Because everyone gets a free man-up ticket, meaning tons of new players will hit the servers, possibly outnumbering all the experienced players, making it hard to finish a map since most new players aren't experienced enough. Obviously, the excuse is, go play boot camp, or go play beginner or something. So just a heads up that if you plan to do a lot of solo queuing, do it now before the stockings are released. A good idea for the seasoned players with at least 15 to 20 tours under their belt is to look for people who lobby together and see if they have a designated group you can join. or simply add them as friends if they play MVM often, so you can queue together. I'll link a group below, but you are required to have at least 20 on two cities to join. Also, a big thank you goes out to the continuous viewers and subscribers. I'll try to get into more commentary once I get myself a decent mic. But in the meantime, you can expect to see new episodes of the podcast, speed art, and some TF2 gameplay accompanied with related news. Stay tuned, and I'll see you TF2 addicts later.